Hi Virgo, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general collective romantic love reading for anyone with the sign of Virgo anywhere in your birth chart. Also, if you are a cross watcher who is dealing with a Virgo, you are very welcome here. The thing to know about general readings is that they are not personal readings, so they cannot and they will not resonate with every viewer out there. Please take only what is yours. Sometimes it's a sentence, a segment, or the entire thing. Leave the parts that don't align with you, leave those behind. Don't try to fit something into the situation that isn't your story. We're going to begin, as always, by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We will do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love. And in that breath, we will pull in the Virgo collective. Namaste. Okay, Virgo, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you. Our little tribe is growing, and how exciting that is. If you are brand new here, welcome in. I am really happy you're here. I do hope you enjoy the style of reading that I do. It is a little tiny bit different from others, but that's what keeps YouTube kind of interesting. You find the readers you like based on sort of their style or whatever. All of my videos are timeless. So if we get through this story today and it is nothing to do with you or it's not your story at all, please know you can always go back into my entire catalog of videos. You'll find other Virgo videos there, and you will also find readings for every astrological sign, so other placements in your birth chart. Sometimes your rising or your moon or your Venus or Mars may resonate for you more. All right, let's begin with our theme for today. We're going to start with number 24, one of my personal favorites. This is Mermaid's Love. And we also have Intuition. Ooh, I like this for you. Let's do some reading. How exciting is this? 24, Mermaid's Love, is embodying the energy of love, partnership, support, and accord. A loving couple is shown on this card. The woman is a mermaid. Her hair and tail seem to float her through the sky. A man with feathers holds her hand. He grounds her and protects her. He is her base. They are from different worlds, water and the sky, but they are complete together, a perfect love union. Their differences make them stronger and balanced. They support each other in their own way, but always from a place of love and respect. How beautiful is that? That is really nice energy. That feels soft, and it feels loving, and it feels so kind. Okay, and then we have Intuition. It says having knowledge about something, a gut feeling, and an inner voice. It is time to listen beyond your five senses. That little whisper, a silent feeling that simply knows and does not need reasoning or evidence to be truthful. It usually comes suddenly and inexplicably. You picked this card as an invitation to deepen your intuition because it has a cosmic potential for being strong, but is currently dormant. For now, trust that any information you receive, be open to what comes to you, thoughts, feelings, people. Put aside any reasoning and see how it feels within. And your action says, how can I learn to trust myself? So I feel like this is, sorry, 1 second. I'm going to put you on pause for 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. Came back, just had a little bit of a pause. I guess what I was trying to say, though, is that it feels a little bit like this is about listening to your intuition about a connection. Maybe it's with a person that doesn't really come from the same world you come from, or sort of something like that. But it feels like you know about this person, and you know that you guys definitely complete each other. So this feels interesting, and we're going to see how this all applies. Your action is number 34. Let love be your guide. Live a life from love and guided by love. So as we unpack all of this, of course, I'll let you see how that all comes into play. I do want you to know that prior to all of my readings, I pre-shuffle the cards so we don't spend time doing that on camera because it's loud and it takes up quite a bit of time. I also clear my energy with the Palo Santo, and I do prayer and kind of get ready for this and clear the energy and ask that everything is blessed. So Virgo, this is your energy, how you're showing up at this time with your person of interest, please and thank you. Next is their energy. How are they showing up with you? What is their energy? Okay. Next up is the shared space. What's happening for you both in this connection at this current moment in time? Please and thank you. And lastly, this is your person's authentic, true feelings for you at this current moment in time. Please and thank you. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we find the Wise One, which in this deck is the Hierophant. So this is embodying the energy of a spiritual leader or spiritual guide. Also, a marriage between two people could be a long-term connection, a long-term commitment, but that's the undercurrent, the commitment to yourself, to this person through either marital union or a spiritual union. And I like that we're talking about this card again. I'm really pulled back here. It's talking about being two people being from two very different worlds, but together they are a complete love union. So let's unpack this whole thing. Virgo, how you're showing up with your person of interest at this time is the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Standing on your 2 feet, grounded, loyal, respectful, loving, humble, kind, but also knowing clearly where you want to go. There's somewhere you do want to go, but you are embodying beautiful energy. Queen of Pentacles embodies the energy of a wife or a mother, or both, but she is technically the wife card in the tarot deck. And Knight of Swords is movement, but clearly knowing where you want to go. So we're going to dive into that. Where is it that you would like to go, Virgo? All of them? Okay, we're going to take them. I don't normally, but all right. Where you're heading for is a victory. You are going to have a victory. You're going to get recognition for what it is you've been working towards and where you're going. It's required you to move a little slow. You've had to have some patience involved in this. I think you definitely know what you're doing. You know where you want to go. I think the Knight of Swords moves kind of fast. In this situation, you've had to be pretty patient for this. Knight of Coins talks about you want a victory, but it's taking you a little while to get there. Four of Swords has required you to do some meditating and praying and maybe writing down your intentions on the new moon, or sort of writing down and thinking about and healing on what it is you do want. Equal, give and take. 6 of Coins is balanced. Like you want this to be equal and not more than one person's giving more than the other, something like that. 8 of Swords is trapped in your head, feeling stuck, overthinking. Hermit, this is why you've gone deep within. You've been looking at this through the lens of saying, okay, I need to do soul reflecting. You could be dealing with a Taurus with that Hierophant there, or a Virgo like yourself. So a lot of earth energy on this. Grounded, centered, focused, but going deep within to reflect about what this actually is. You do want a victory for it. It's just required you to be really patient in this situation. We have number 8, grapes. It's bearing fruit. It's time to harvest this. I think the thing is that patience that you've been having to do, it's now finally time for this to come in. The fruits of your labor are finally going to be here. You are going to have that victory with this situation. I think that feels really good because it feels a lot like it is time to, in the season that I'm in where I live right now, we are late summer heading into fall. Crops are bearing fruit. They're finally ready to go get and harvest and be able to consume. We have another number 8. So 8s could figure very prominently for you. This says shooting star. This is talking about a wish granted and something lucky and auspicious and something that is going to make you feel very excited and almost dazzled, if I may say. So let's move to your person's energy. How they're showing up with you currently is the Star, some Aquarius energy, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is very abundant energy. So wishes coming true and having everything that you need. and being abundant, being fruitful, being grounded. So this person is embodying beautiful energy of healing energy and being grounded and balanced, but having wishes come true. So let's get more about them. What is further this energy for? What is Virgo's person's energy here? 9 of Pentacles, the Star, very ethereal, healing, kind, abundance. We've got 5 of Pentacles. We have 2 of Wands. We have 7 of Cups. And we have Page of Cups. So I feel like for this person, they felt sort of separate from you or isolated from you for a little while. Maybe they put themselves maybe in a timeout space where they needed to go reflect on things, but it made them feel quite sad. Maybe you two had a fight. It could be something like that. But this person has felt a little bit left out in the cold. They made a decision. They chose something that they were inspired to do after being a bit confused. Didn't know which cup to take. Do I take transformation? Do I take abundance? Do I take money? Like, I think for them, that's why they listened to their intuition about this. And I feel like for them, their wish is to actually be abundant with you. And I think they want to talk to you about that. If something did happen between the two of you that required an apology, I do believe this person is planning to make that happen. Letting love be your guide and living a life from love and being guided by love, I think that feels pretty much what this person is doing. I think whatever kind of hurt them or that they put themselves in this space of feeling away from you, I think what's nice about this is that love is what's guiding this forward between the two of you. We have number 1, sword and scales. So the truth is coming. Justice is coming. So like balancing out of things, it's going to come in. And number 4 is yoga, which means contemplating and going within. And they're doing a nice amount of soul searching as well about this connection. And in the end, isn't that kind of nice if you can actually have two people that really reflect on themselves and then are able to show up whole for when it's time to move this connection forward? That seems nice. Let's move to shared space. This is what's happening for both of you at this current moment. Is we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. So I think you both really do want to work together on this connection. I think for both of you, it has been something that you've worked hard on. It's been something that you have had a lot of epiphany moments about along the way. I think that a relationship that has been formulated between the two of you, you both want this to be your wish come true. And I think for both of you, that's why what I like that the foundation of this is the King of Wands. So this is a king that is inspired to act. I just saw 13 go past the camera. So if 13s are a number that's important to you, 13 is my favorite number. So that's meaning that for me that I'm on the right track here. But I think the thing about King of Wands at the foundation of this is that he is going to make things happen. A King of Wands actually does make things happen. Like they don't just sit back passively or sit in overthinking. This is someone who is inspired to make things actually come into effect. But I do believe you both really want to work together after doing a lot of reflection and a lot of thinking and contemplating. So let's see your side of this, Virgo. What is Virgo's side of the shared space of their experience with their person? We have Page of Coins, we have King of Swords, we have Ace of Cups, and we have Queen of Swords. Okay. We have a divine counterpart situation showing up. King and Queen of Swords really are, they seem sharp on the outside, but they also are very loving and loyal to one another. That when anytime we've got a king and queen in the suit that shows up together, this means that you know this is your divine counterpart. This is someone that you have thought a lot about. You've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this relationship because you wanted to. You find that this person is such a good person for you that they are your divine match. Like this is someone you would go to the ends of the earth for, is what that feels like. I think for you, this is talking about you guys either have 2 children together, or it could really be about the communication that is like, you're ready to offer your person something. There's something in your hand that you want to give to this person. You, like I said, there could be children here. I see 3 pages, so there could be absolutely children involved in this, which would make sense about the fact that this is about a marriage. I think for you, what this feels like is that you have clarity about the fact that you would like to refresh the loving part of your connection. So not the day-to-day grind of like doing dishes and going to work and doing the laundry, things like that. This is more about refreshing what it was that connected the 2 of you together in the very beginning. And there are 3 fish here. And in this deck, I always say that means that you co-created this. You, your person, and the divine together are making this happen. And I like that your offer to this person is that you're clear of mind. You know what you're doing. You know that this person is your correct person. And I think you'd like to offer them the opportunity to refresh the connection between the 2 of you in the loving way. Let's see your person's side of this, their version of this shared space, please and thank you. I just saw 10 of cups or 10 of coins go by. Whoa. Okay, we're going to take all of them just because we are. All right, their version of this is 3 of swords, 5 of wands, Queen of wands, King of coins, and Knight of cups. So for them, this whole thing wanting to work together with you and having clarity about it, it came after something that hurt them, pierced their heart. Maybe it was a fight. Maybe it was, since this is about fighting, it could have been an argument you guys had that really pierced them. You do have the energy of King and Queen of Swords here, and that can be sometimes sharp words or sharp thoughts. So I feel like maybe something happened here after an argument and it really hurt their feelings. And I feel like for them, they know that they're your person. Remember, I think you had no, you did not have yeah, you do. You have Queen of coins here. King of coins is here. This is husband in the tarot deck. And so this is talking about embodying beautiful, warm energy, like sort of breathing a breath of fresh warmth and inspiration into their role as your spouse. I think that's why they'd like to move forward in love with you. They want to get like a little more romance going into this. And I like that your offer to them is, let's refresh the loving part of this connection between the 2 of us. Like the soft, the gentle, that stuff, the kisses, the hugs, the nice words, the compliments, things like that. I think that's what you're offering this person. That's what you're working on with this person. And it feels good, I think. We have number 5, slingshot. There has been some anxiety and strain in this connection. That would make sense. We have child. So this is possibly, like I said, there's some children involved. Could also be, if there aren't children involved, this could be talking about healing the inner child and working on some of those things. We have number 9, checkered flag. So we've got a conclusion coming. Something that is talking about achieving sort of the chapter that you guys have been in, like a victory over that chapter. So whatever this argument was that hurt your person, I think that this is talking about that cycle is going to get healed and closed out. I like you're talking about offering a refresh in love. And I feel like this is going to help sort of heal that inner child, or the things that are sort of, any long-term connection is going to have hiccups. You would be naive to believe you would be in a connection that would never have any bumps or road bumps or hiccups. So whatever this phase has been, I think it's going to be very fruitful, and it will have a nice conclusion at the end of it. How your person feels for you currently is the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, yes, and the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. So what I want to say to you is, this person sees you as their divine counterpart. You see them as yours. They see you as theirs. So we have a King and Queen of Cups. So soft, loving. This person loves you very much. They would like to restore the balance in this connection. They want to heal it. They want to figure out anything that's been abrupt, maybe that fight that hurt them. They want to balance the scales to this, make things equal. What that means for them, you're wanting this refresh in love. Their offer to you is a refresh of passion. So sort of breathing a little bit of life into the physical connection between the two of you. So like when I said about your refresh of love, the tender stuff, the kisses, the hugs, the compliments, for them, this is going to be that, but on another level. So they want to offer a refresh in the romantic love portion of your connection. So something like going on dates or taking baths together with candles or something like that. So like I think you know what I mean by passion. I think every long-term connection, that's definitely an important part of it. So I feel like their offer to you is a refresh, an inspiration, a breath of fresh air into the passionate part of the relationship between the two of you. This person loves you very much. Let's see what the justice means to them. What does that mean to Virgo's person? Please and thank you. What does justice mean for them? Okay, we have Page of Wands. There's another page. So Six of Swords. The Empress could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. And the Star again, more Aquarius energy. This person very much wishes, like you are their biggest wish. Your connection is what they've always wanted. They love you. They find a lot of value in the connection between you. I think for them, they want to share good news with the whole world, with you or whatever, about moving this forward. Sort of out of rockier, more, you can see here on this card, like there's blood on her dress. So this didn't come without some wounds. And remember this pierced heart back here, that might be what they asked this to be moved forward. So that's sort of an act of service, like a love language of forgiveness. And you know, we never forget when things hurt us, but we can forgive. And that also is what gets things to move forward. I think this person sees you as their ultimate. This is all four queens wrapped up into one person. So this person, they see you as their ultimate biggest wish. They think so highly of you. And I feel like in this situation, this is them. That's how they're restoring that justice, is to say, listen, I love you. I want this to be good, like whatever. I think this is about somebody who just had a pretty big fight. This reading is for people who I think had a pretty big fight. It was about something that was important to both of you in two different ways. I can see that. And I also feel like love is the guide to bring this back together. And I think that's why you're both listening to your intuition about this. We've got number 3, Black Widow. This means sort of like the toxic situation that was that argument or whatever this was about. I think it's talking about that felt like a little bit of a warning or a red flag. We do have number 7, Convertible. This is talking about a lot of possibilities and choices and being adaptable and being able to enjoy sort of like more of the just spontaneity. So like maybe you'll say to your person one day, hey, let's just go for a drive, where you guys normally would like sit and watch TV. Or maybe it'll be something like they'll come to you and say, instead of cooking dinner tonight, let's go out to eat. So something like that, like having fun in more of a lighthearted way and actually bringing some playful energy back in. We have number 1, Fortress. This is talking about basically maybe spending some time alone, the two of you. Maybe if you do have kids, because I can see there are children here, maybe taking a little weekend getaway and having your parents or someone you trust take care of your kids so that you two can really rebuild that fortress and like refortify is what I guess I'm saying from the bottom up, because a fortress is basically a home that starts with basically a foundation of two people who love one another and a commitment to each other, and letting love be the thing that pushes this forward. Let's get some advice from the angels here. What would the angels say to you for advice about this situation? It says the answer is yes. choose a new direction. So if this has felt argumentative or heavy, maybe, like I said, try to bring some lighthearted spontaneity into the situation. It says to reconsider. So I feel like for you, if you've been sort of contemplating like this is too hard or this has been frustrating, maybe reconsider that. Remember, I just said something about forgiveness. So forgiveness is always the way, like if your partner has hurt you, you have to forgive. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to move forward, because it'll just sit there and eat at you and eat at you and eat at you. And then it'll become a recurring thing that comes up in other arguments. And then that becomes a source for resentment. So maybe reconsider the way that you've been sort of processing this. I know you want this to be a victory. You clearly know how you want to move this forward, but remember, you are stuck up in your head a little bit. So instead of being so quiet and tight, maybe start trying to talk. Like maybe that's your new direction. Like reconsider how you're dealing with this, because it feels like maybe once you do that, that breath of fresh air comes in. Like you want this Ace of Cups, they want this Ace of Wands. So I think you both want the same things. It's just you're at this little bit of stalemate of how to move this forward. Try forgiveness. Try seeing it from the other person's perspective. I didn't see a hanged man here. I'm just throwing out ideas. But also really do bring back some of that playfulness, because I feel like that will really help you guys to move forward. So Virgo, this is where I'm going to leave this for this week. I hope that you found some value in this content. If this was your story, please like the video. Drop me a comment to tell me how this was your story or how you vibed with this. If you know a Virgo that this is their story, please share this video with them, and also consider subscribing to my channel, all of which helps me to get these messages out to more people. I want to thank you for your participation in this today, and thank you for spending part of your time with me today, because it's my honor to read for you, and I do love doing this. So I am really excited for you. I can't wait to hear how this is your story, and I do look forward to reading for you in the future. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time, Virgo. Thank you. Bye.